Years ago today, Hollywood icon Marilyn Monroe was found dead of an overdose in her home. She was only 36 and at the height of her career. Her fame was not diminished by her death. In fact, she's arguably more popular now than she ever was.
But square cut or pear shape, these rocks don't lose their shape. Diamonds are a girl's best friend.
When we think of Hollywood's golden era, an extraordinary number of indelible images include a beautiful woman named Marilyn Monroe. She was funny.
Look, did you ever, anywhere, anything like it?
She was sensitive.
I guess I've been treated worse in my life.
But most of all, she was, quite simply, Marilyn.
You see that man? That's Max Fabian, the producer. Now go and do yourself some good.
Why do they always look like unhappy rabbits?
Because that's what they are. Now go and make him happy.
Every year on the anniversary of Marilyn's death, Greg Schreiner organizes a memorial here at Marilyn's gravesite. He's president of the organization Marilyn Remembered. What he remembers is a vision of grace, dignity, and strength.
We try to keep the service very upbeat and more honoring her life rather than her death.
Marilyn's crypt is discolored because virtually everyone who visits her final resting place feels compelled to touch the marble coverstone. It's the same reason Marilyn's handprints at Grauman's Chinese Theater are darker than anyone else's. More fans compare their own hands with Marilyn's than any other star.
She's a little of my idol.
She had a special aura around her.
She's beautiful. I don't know, she was just Marilyn.
Happy birthday, Mr. President.
There is still controversy surrounding Marilyn's death. Was it suicide, an overdose, a political conspiracy? It's part of the Marilyn legend that contributes to her allure, even as her reputation as a serious actress continues to rise.
It's the sweetest, tenderest thing anyone ever said to me.
She brought together sex, power, fame, celebrity, and politics and entertainment, which in fact is really, dare I say, the heart of American culture.
Francine Prose is the author of the upcoming book, The Lives of the Muses, and has written about Monroe's legacy. And in Los Angeles, we're joined by actor Don Murray, who received an Oscar nomination for co-starring with Monroe in Bus Stop. Good morning to both of you. Don Murray, if we could start with you. I mean, Marilyn Monroe, the mystique, the marketing phenomenon that is Marilyn Monroe in 2002, how much does that compare to the young woman that you met on the soundstage years ago when you filmed Bus Stop?
Well, in Bus Stop, she already was very famous. She was the biggest star in the world, but she had left movies for a year to study acting at the Actors Studio. And when she did Bus Stop, she was very serious about acting and very devoted to the art of movie making. So there was this aura of the star all around her, but she was very much focused on the work.
I understand in reading a quote from you that her performance, however, had to be pieced together in the editing room. So was she as fragile a person as we've come to think of her as?
Yeah, she was very fragile, very vulnerable. The reason the performance had to be pieced together in tiny little sections is because she was very, very nervous before the camera, which is amazing because the camera obviously loved her. But she could not sustain a scene for very long. She would lose her concentration, and it's not that she didn't know the line so much, but something would distract her and then she would stop. Mm-hmm. So the director, Josh Logan, had to piece together her performance in tiny little sections.
Let me turn to Francine Prose here in the studio with me. Her life seems almost pieced together from little fragments of just a tough emotional journey that she, from a child, that she had to travel.
Well, I think that's one of the reasons that she stayed so popular, is that she's such a survivor. I mean, she was really tough despite all that apparent fragility.
Father left before she was born.
Father left before she was born. Her mother was insane, basically. She was raised by her mother's friend, who also, I think, disappeared after a while. So it was really kind of a testament to her own inner endurance that she got as far as she did.
And where is she now in terms of pop culture? Does she bear any real resemblance to the human being who died 40 years ago, or has she just become the stuff of Madison Avenue?
Well, I think that that you can't see Marilyn on screen and not have some sense of the actual person radiating through, because in a way she is so Marilyn. You know, now I think so many stars now seem so corporate in a way, but Marilyn is anything but corporate. I mean, she seems still absolutely genuine.
Sort of a rawness almost, in some ways. To Don Murray again, I understand that 40 years ago today, the day Marilyn died, was a sad day in that respect, but a happy day for you. You were getting married that day, were you not?
Yes, we were being married 40 years ago in Berlin, and we came out of our reception, and there was the headline, Marilyn ist mort, Marilyn is dead. So it was a very happy day, and then tempered by a very sad occurrence.
In knowing her and working with her, Don, was the fact that she died young a surprise to you?
It was not really a surprise, no, because her life was taking a downward spiral. Through her marriage, the very exciting romance of the marriage to Arthur Miller, and then the disillusionment of the marriage ending, and then the things that were happening with her career, people became less and less tolerant of her constant lateness, and so it was not a surprise. I don't think she committed suicide, but I think that what happened is she just lost track of the amount of pills she was taking because she just couldn't sleep.
Let me ask Francine Prose, do you think anything darker was at work there, that it might not have been an accidental overdose, but that, as some conspiracy theorists think about it, could have been that she was murdered?
Well, all those stories are intriguing, but there's no way really to ever know. And what you don't want is for the mystery surrounding the death to kind of cloud the life and the real gifts and talents of that life.
Yeah, indeed. Francine Prose, thank you. And Don Murray, a special thank you to you as well for spending part of your anniversary with us. Appreciate it. Up next, taking the guesswork, thank you, taking the guesswork out of making classic comfort food on The Early Show on CBS.